Fiddlesticks here, and I'm wearing a sheep head. Let's talk about sheep. Let's start off with some basic facts. Adult sheep come in at 1.3 blocks high and 0.9 blocks wide, with babies coming in at half that. Sheep can be bred using wheat. Babies can be given wheat to speed up the growth. Babies will also grow faster if they have grass to graze on. Most players put a carpet over a fence, trapping the animals but allowing players to come inside. With sheep, you can place 2 fence posts diagonally and they won't be able to squeeze through. In Java, when 2 sheep are bred together, if the colors from the parents can mix to form a new color, the baby will be that new color. If the dyes cannot be mixed, or if playing on a Bedrock server, the baby will have the same color as one of the parents. Sheep spawn on grass. If you find grass, you'll eventually find sheep. I really enjoy this sheep home I built. All the color in it really helps bring it to life, and honestly it was really satisfying building this. Sadly, I can't get past just how terrible it sounds. Four mobs are hostile to sheep. Wolves, Warden, Wither, and Johnny will all attack sheep if given the opportunity. They make no attempt at escaping unless attacked, making sheep easy prey for these mobs. Sheep will drop raw mutton and a wool of the same color as the sheep it came from. You can also shear a sheep to get its wool. The wool will grow back as long as the sheep has grass to graze on. There are 8 blocks required to make a sheep farm. Wheat is handy to lure the sheep in. Dyes are useful in getting all the different colors of sheep. You will also need shears at the end. Come to the back of where you want to place your farm. Place an observer with a redstone dust in front of that. Then head to the other side and remove 3 blocks wide and 3 blocks deep of dirt. Then crouch down so that you can place a chest with another chest attached to that chest, and then a hopper attached to that, and then a rail on top of the hopper, and then a minecart with hopper on top of the rail. Cover 2 of the holes with grass, and then cover the last one with a trapdoor so that you can access your chest. Then, place a dispenser on top of the observer. Now you're going to get out glass so that you can build a 1x1 home for your sheep. You're going to grab your wheat and you're going to lure him over, and then with a little fang dangling, you're going to get this guy into his new home. This is kind of awkward. It's a lot of sheep that. Just going to push him, and he goes. Now you just close it off, you give him whatever dye is required, and that's it. Now that all these sheep are in their new home, it's time to move on to the last step. Fill up each dispenser with shears, and you will end up with a lot of wool and a bunch of funny looking sheep. The way the farm works is the observer detects the sheep eating grass and dispenses the shears. Don't be worried if your sheep isn't immediately sheared. As long as the observer was placed with the arrow the right way, your sheep will be sheared when it eats the grass. For the last part of the video, we'll be visiting a never officially released version of Minecraft, Java Edition 2.0. In 2013, Mojang sent this April Fool's snapshot to YouTube content creators. Some of the changes were introduced to the game later on. Coal blocks and tinted glass both came as a result of this snapshot. But now, I want to bring you back to a simpler time, a time when there was no running. A time when chickens could lay diamonds instead of eggs. A time when cows looked like this, and like this. This is a cow. This is Java 2.0. In this snapshot, a couple changes affected sheep. For one, certain passive mobs, when fed food, would explode if they ate too much. You heard that right. With enough food, the animals get large and... Not just the sheep. You can also go up to a cow. You can feed it, and you can feed it, and... Another change that affected sheep this snapshot is when given a golden apple, they float into the air. They float way up into the air. I don't think this sheep is coming down. Oh well. Goodbye. With Java 2.0 out of the way, I wanted to leave you with one more fact about sheep before letting you go. When a sheep is named Jeb underscore, the color of its wool will change. Note, the J must be lowercase. In Java, when you shear a Jeb sheep, this is what they look like after. In Bedrock, this is what a Jeb sheep looks like after being sheared. I have to say, this is a big W for the Bedrock community. I had a lot of fun putting together this sheep video, and I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. I appreciate everyone that took time out of their day to watch this. Hit like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.